Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are well. So today in this video I am going to explain you the next exercise, 21.2 exercise. So dear students, as you know that I had already started this exercise 21st area of plane figures, and in my previous video I had explained you 21.1 exercise, and in that video I had explained you that how we can find out the areas related to the triangles. And today I am going to explain you the next exercise 21.2. Okay, before watching this video, those students who has not seen my previous video, they must see the video to understand the concept that what is the meaning of plane figures and what is the meaning of area. I had explained all these concepts in detail in my previous video. So today we are just moving further, means we are going to discuss in this video that how we can find out the area of rectangle. Okay, why this rectangle? Because of this exercise 21.2 exercise is related with this figure, that how we can find out the area related to the rectangles. And today we are going to learn that how we can find out the areas of rectangle and some important things, some important formulas we have to discuss first of all before starting this exercise. Okay, now you can see, first of all we know very well that what is a rectangle. You can see this is a rectangle and its opposite sides are always equal, means AB is equal to CD, and of course this AD is equal to this BC, and all the angles are formed here, all are angle of 90 degree. So this is called a rectangle. So this is side AB is called length, means it is denoted by this L, and this is called breadth. BC is breadth, this is denoted by B. And we know that if this is AB is length L, then of course these opposite sides are parallel, so this is also length, means the DC is also L, and of course BC is parallel to this AD, and if BC is B means breadth, then it is also breadth. So generally we are just taking this length and this breadth. Okay, now see how we can find out the area. The simple formula is, that is, we have to just multiply this length by this breadth, means the area of the rectangle is L multiplied by B, means length multiplied by breadth. And now you can see next is parameter of rectangle. Okay, it is also very important that what is the meaning of the parameter. You can see the total length of all the sides, means the total length of all the sides of the rectangle is called its parameter. Means if I am generally adding this AB plus this BC plus this CD and plus this DA, so the total length of all the sides of this rectangle is called its parameter. So generally we are just simply applying a simple formula, means that is parameter is equal to 2 into L plus B, means we have to add first of all this length and breadth, and then we have to double this one, or simply we have to multiply this with 2. So this is the parameter, so 2 into L plus B. And the next is very important, that is the length of the diagonal. So we know that we had already discussed all these things, that what is AC. So we know that AC is called the diagonal of the rectangle. So means if ABCD is a rectangle, then AC and of course this BD is also called the diagonals. So generally we are just taking one diagonal like this AC, and if the question is there that we have to find out the length of the diagonal, then how we can find out the total length of this AC? So this is generally denoted by this D. D stands for the length of the diagonal. So it is D is equal to L square plus B square and root. So simply we have to first of all find out the squares of L and B, and then we have to add these terms, and after that we have to find the square root, means this is equal to D is equal to L square plus B square under root. So these are the three formulas that we have to apply in this exercise. Okay, now I am going to start the sums. Okay, now see its first sum. Okay, in this first sum it has two parts, and first part I am showing you that how we can solve this one. First of all, see the statement. It is very simple sum. You can see find area and the length of the diagonal, means two terms we have to find out in this sum, area and the length of the diagonal of the rectangle. If the length is given, that is 16 centimeter, and the breadth is given, that is 12 centimeter. So this is very simple. In this case we have to find out the area. In this first part we have to find out the area and also the length of the diagonal. So simply we have to just apply the formulas. Okay, now see the first case means first of all we have to find out the area. In the first case, first of all write down this length, and this is simply we can write down this L is equal to 16 centimeter, and of course this B means breadth is equal to 12 centimeter. That is already given to us. And now we can apply the formula. We have to apply the formula, that is area of rectangle is equal to L multiplied by B, means L multiply B, that is the area of a rectangle. So the value of L is 16 and the value of B is 12. So simply we have to multiply these two terms and we got this 192 centimeter square. Of course we have to write down centimeter square. We know that why we are writing here square. So whenever we are writing the areas and then we have to show the units in centimeter square or in meter square, means simply we have to show in unit square. So it is 192 centimeter square. So this is the area of the rectangle. So I hope this is clear to you. It is very simple. And now the next is length of diagonal. Even in this case we have to simply apply the formula, and that is length of diagonal means D is equal to L square plus B square then under root. So you can simply put the values here. The value of L is 16 raised to power 2 and the value of B is 12 raised to power 2, and then you have to put this sign also, this square root, and then 16 squares means we have to multiply 16 for 2 times, it will become 256, and of course this 12 we have to multiply for 2 times, it will become 144, and after that we have to add the terms. So after adding it will become 400, and then we have to find out the square root of this 400, it will become 20 centimeter. And you know that how we can find out the square root, that is why I am not showing here. If some students even in this case has a difficulty to find out the square root also, then you can call me also. So simply you have to calculate the square root of this 400, it will become 20. So by doing this way we can find out the values, means we can find out the area of the rectangle. Simply we have to put the formula and we have to apply the values in this formula, and for the same thing is here, the length of the diagonal, that is L square plus B square square root, and after that we have to just solve here, little calculation we have to do here, and then we can find out the value. So this is very simple. Okay, its second part is very similar to this part and you have to try by yourself, means you have to do by yourself its second part. So okay, now see its second sum. Okay, even in this case in the second sum there are two parts, and I am again solving its first part. You have to understand the first part, and the second part is very similar to its first part. So you have to see this sum and then you can able to solve its second part. Okay, now see, first of all see its statement. Find a length of rectangle whose area is 180 centimeter square and breadth is 9 centimeter. So this is very simple sum, because of in this case just we have to find out the length of a rectangle. And again before starting the sum, first of all we have to see its units. Both values, means the quantities which are given to us, the units of both values should be same. It is also in centimeter and this is also in centimeter. So simply in this case we have to apply the formula, that is we know that only if the area is given and one length or breadth, if any value is given to you, then you can simply apply this formula, length into breadth is equal to area. So here you can see here you can see the area is given and the breadth is given, and we know that length into breadth is equal to area, or simply we can write down this one, L into B is equal to area, and then you can put the values here. We have to find out the value of L, so write down this as it is L, and then you can see the value of breadth B multiply by B is 9 centimeter. So put the value here, that is 9 centimeter, and the area is equal to 180, and then you can simply solve this one. We have to take this 9 into the denominator in the another side, and it will goes into the denominator like this. So L is equal to 180 by 9. So after cancellation, 9 to the 80. So after cancellation, this way we can find out the values, 9 to the 18, and it will become 20 centimeter. So the length is 20 centimeter. So this is very simple sum. You have to try its second part by yourself. So okay, now see its third sum. Okay, first of all see its statement. The length of the rectangle is 64 centimeter and one of its diagonal is 80 centimeter. Find the breadth and the area. So this is the statement. Okay, now you can see in this statement the length is given and the length of the diagonal is given to us. So with the help of these two values, we have to find out first of all the value of the breadth, and then we can find out the area. Means it has two parts. Okay, I will show you that how we can find out the area and also its breadth. Okay, before finding the area, we have to find out the breadth. Why? Because of if the value of only a length is given to us and the value of breadth is not given to us, in this case we cannot find out the area. So first of all, if the length is given to us, we have to find out the breadth. How we can find out this one? By using this relation. Okay, now I am going to show you that. See its solution. Okay, now see its length is given L, that is 64 centimeter, and its diagonal is given. The length of the diagonal D is 80 centimeter is given to us, and we have to use the relation of the length, breadth and the diagonal. So means in simple terms, when the diagonal is given to us and the one value may be L or may be B, if the one value is given to us and the value of diagonal is given to us, that time we have to apply the formula in this way. So generally we are using the formula D is equal to L square B square under root, and now this time we have to write down this formula in this way. Means the square root of L square plus B square is equal to D. That is the formula. So this time we have to find out the value of this B, breadth. So before finding this value B, we have to remove this under root also. So see this one carefully, it is very simple sum, because of whenever the diagonal is given to us and the one value of length or breadth is given to us, that time we have to apply the formula in this way. So see, L square plus B square square root is equal to D. So simply first of all we have to remove this square root. How we can remove this square root? We have to take this square root on the another side, and when we are taking this square root on another side, then this square root will become square. So see this one carefully, when we are taking this, or simply when we are removing this under root, this sign of square root, that time we have to take this on the another side, and when we are taking this on another side, that time this square root will simply become a square. So that is why I am written here. So L square plus B square is equal to D square. So I hope this is clear to you. Means if under root x is equal to y is given to us, and we are removing this square root from here, and then we are taking this square root on this side, that time this under root or square root will become square. So like this way. So like this way I am using here this condition that L square plus B square square root is equal to D, then L square plus B square, then this square root will become square when we are taking on another side. So that is it will become L square plus B square is equal to D square. And now put the values here. L is equal to 64 raised to power 2 plus B square as it is, and the value of D diagonal is given to us, that is 80 raised to power 2, and 60 raised to power 2 means we have to multiply 64 for 2 times, it will become 4096 plus B square is equal to 80 raised to power 2 means 6400. So like this way we have to solve this one, and now you have to take this 4096 in the left hand side. When we are taking this in the left hand side, it will become, it has a positive sign here, it will become negative. So it will become B square is equal to 6400 minus 4096. So after subtraction you can see it will become 2304, means 2304, the value of B square. So now you can see from here, that is B square is equal to 2304. Again see carefully, when we are taking a square on another side, then it will become square root. So like the same way, when we are taking the square root on the another side, then it will become square, and when we are taking the square on the another side, then it will become square root. So B square is equal to 2304, and then it will become, when we are taking this power on the another side, this 2, it will become square root. So this is square root 2304, and now we have to find out the square root of this 2304. I had already calculated all these things. So means you have to calculate by yourself that what is the square root of this value, then it will become 48. So basically the value of the breadth. So here in this case the value of breadth is 48 centimeters. So this is our first answer, that is we have to find out the value of the breadth. So this is the answer. And in the second part we have to find out the area. means now we have to find out the area of this rectangle. So this is very simple because of length is already given to us, and just now we had found this value b, means the value of this breadth, and now we have to simply apply the formula of area. A is equal to, means area is equal to length multiplied by breadth, L into b, and put the value of this L here, that this is 64 and the value of b is 48. Now you have to multiply both values and then you can get the area. So it is 3072 centimeter square. So this is the area of the rectangle. So in this way you can find out the length of the rectangle also, and then you can find out the area of the rectangle. By doing this way, when the length is given, the diagonal is given, by applying this formula we can find out the value of this b, breadth, and then we have to apply the formula of L into b to find out the area of the rectangle. So it is 3072 centimeter square. So this is very simple. I hope this is clear to you. So okay students, now I am leaving its fourth part. You have to try this part by yourself, because of this part is very similar to its third part. Why? You can see in the third part, as I had already solved its third part, and in the third part we have to find out the value of the breadth. The length and the diagonals are given to us. The value of the diagonal means the value of the diagonal, and the value of the length was given to us, and that time in the third sum we have to find out the value of breadth. And in the fourth case, same steps we have to follow, because of in the fourth case only the little changes are there. That is, in the fourth case the value of the breadth is given to us and the value of the diagonal is given to us, and in the fourth case we have to find out only the length, and then we have to find out the area. So means you have to follow the same steps which I had already followed in the third sum, and then you can easily solve this fourth part. Okay, now see its fifth sum. This fifth sum is also very simple. So you can see first of all the statement, the area of the rectangle is 972 centimeter square and its length is 36 centimeter. So in this case we have to find out the breadth and of course the value of the diagonal, the length of the diagonal. So this is very simple. Again I am showing you that how we can solve this one. So first of all, when the area and one side means length or breadth, if it is given to us, means this time you can see the area and the length is given to us, that time we have to apply first of all this formula, that is length into breadth is equal to area. Because of, you can see the length is given to us and the area is given to us. By using this relation we can find out the value of b, means we can find out the value of this breadth. So you can see area is given to us, area and length both are given to us, and you can see first of all we have to apply this formula, that is L into b is equal to area, means length into breadth is equal to area, and the value of L is, that is 36 centimeter it is given to us, and the value of b we have to find out. So write down this b as it is, and then area is equal to 972, and then take this 32 into the denominator when we are taking it in the left hand side, so it will become 972 by 36. So after cancellation, after doing little calculation, you can get this 27. So the value of b, means the value of this breadth is 27 centimeters. So this is our first answer. And now we have to find out the value of this diagonal also. So now you can see length and breadth both are, we have both values we have. How? The length is already given and just now we had calculated this b. So you can use this relation, that is d is equal to L square plus b square under root. So by doing this, by applying this formula, we can simply find out the length of this diagonal. So that is L square, means the value of L, that is 36 raised to power 2, plus the value of b, that is just now we had calculated, that is 27. This is 27 raised to power 2. So multiply this 36 for 2 times, it will become 1296, plus again 27 for 2 times, it will become 729. So after adding these two values, it will become 2025, and then we have to find out the under root or the square root of this term, it will become 45. So the length of the diagonal is 45 centimeter in this case, and the value of the breadth is 27 centimeters. So by doing this way we can solve this sum. This is also very easy, you can try by yourself. So okay, now students, you can see its next sum, that is sixth sum. It is also very simple sum, because of in this sum the area and the one side breadth is given to us. We have to just find out its length. So you can see its statement, area of rectangle is 117 centimeter square and its breadth is 9.75 centimeter. So we have to find out the length only. So it is very simple sum, but again I am solving to you. You can, first of all, you have to do by yourself. You should pause the video and try by yourself, because of it is a very simple sum. Okay, now you can see area is 117 centimeter square is given to us, and then breadth is given to us, that is 9.75 centimeter. So again in this case, when the area and the one side is given to us, that time we have to apply only this formula, that is L into B is equal to area, means length multiplied by breadth is equal to area of a rectangle. So you can see L into B is equal to A. Now put the value L, that is length, that is we have to find out. So write down L as it is, and then B, breadth is 9.75 is equal to area, that is 117. And then just to make the calculations little easy, you can remove this decimal by putting 100 here. Then L is equal to 975 by 100 is equal to 117, and then take the values on the left hand side. Here you can see 100 in the denominator, it will goes on the numerator, and this 975 will goes into the denominator, and then you can see it will become 117 multiplied by 100 over 975. So after cancellation, after doing little calculation, you can see it will become 12. So you do this calculation by yourself. So it will become 12 centimeters. So basically the value of this length that we have to find out here, the value of length is 12 centimeters. So this is the answer. So dear students, now you can see it's 7th sum. It is little bit important and little bit difficult, not so much difficult, only little bit, means you have to watch this sum carefully, because of first of all you have to understand the statement, and then you can simply solve the sum. So you can see the length and the breadth of rectangular plot is given, that is given in the ratio, means 7:4. So means not exact values of length and breadth are given to us, and also the area of this rectangular plot is given to us, that is 16,128 meter square. And now we have to find out the cost of fencing the plot at the rate of 4.5 per meter. So you can see, first of all, means suppose this is a rectangular plot. So this is a rectangular plot and its length and breadth is given to us in a ratio 7:4, and its area is given to us, means this is the total area, that is 16,128 is given to us, and we have to find out the cost of fencing, means we want to fence this rectangular plot. So when we want to fence this rectangular plot, that time we have to find out its parameter, means that time we have to find out the total length of all the boundaries of this rectangular plot. Okay, how we can find out the total length of all the sides of this rectangular plot? By using the formula, by using the value of length and breadth, but the value is not given to us, it is given only in the ratio. So first of all we have to find out the value of this length and breadth, then we can find out its total parameter. So you can see, first of all, the value of the length and breadth is given to us in a ratio, that is L ratio B is equal to 7:4. So this is given to us, and we know that how we can remove this ratio, by multiplying both values with a single variable. So again, as I am using in my previous sums, again I am using here x. So the value of L is 7 multiplied by x is 7x, and the value of B, the value of this breadth is 4 multiplied by x is 4x. And now you can see length and breadth we had just found by doing this way, and the area is already given to us. When the area and length breadth are given, that time we can use this relation, that is L into B is equal to area. So now put the value of L here, that is 7x, and B is 4x is equal to area, that is 16,128. And now multiply 7 into 4 is 28. Of course x into x is x square is equal to 16,128. And now you can see this 28, when we are taking on the another side, it goes into the denominator, so it will become 16,128 over 28. So after cancellation it will become x square is equal to 576. Okay, now we know that x square is equal to 576, Again, when we are taking this square on the another side, then it will become square root. So it will become under root. So now you can see x is equal to under root 576. And now you can find out the square root of this 576. It will become 24. So the value of x is 24. So now we can use the value of this x to find the exact values of this length and breadth. And the length was 7x. So put the value of x here. Then 7 into x means 7 multiplied by 24. It will become 168 meter. And the value of b is 4x. Means 4 multiplied by x, it will become 4 into 24, it will become 96. So by doing this way, we can find out its length, that is 168 meter, and its breadth, that is 96 meter. So like this way we can find out the value of length and breadth. And of course this is not the answer, because of we have to find out the cost of fencing. Means we want to fence this rectangular plot by a wire, by something else, and we just want to fence this rectangular plot. Of course, when we want to fence any kind of field, that time we can fence this by a wire. So just we are simply assuming that we want to fence this rectangular plot by a wire. So before finding the cost, we have to find out the total length of all the sides of the rectangular plot. Now we can simply find out the total length of, means the total length of all the sides of this rectangular plot by finding its parameter. So now you can see that how we can find out the parameter of this rectangular plot. Okay, now after finding the value of this length and breadth of this rectangular plot, now we have to find out the total parameter of this rectangular plot. And the formula of parameter is 2 into L plus B. So simply you can find out, simply you can apply the formula, that is 2 into L plus B. So 2 into L means the value of this length, that is 168, plus the value of this breadth, that is 96. So after adding these two values, it will become 264. Now multiply this with 2, it will become 528 meters. So means this is the total sum of all the sides of this rectangular plot. And now we want to fence this one, we have to find out the cost. So the cost is already given to us. The cost of 1 meter is given to us 4 rupees 550 paisa, that is given to us, means 4.5 rupees. So this is the cost of 1 meter, but the total length is 528. So simply we can find out the total cost by multiplying this value 528 with this value. So if the cost of 1 meter is 4.50, then the cost of 528 meter is equal to 4.50 multiplied by this 528. And after multiplication it will become 2376 rupees. So this is the total cost, 2376. So this is the total cost to fence this rectangular plot. So this is the sum. So I hope this is clear to you. So okay students, now see its next sum, 8th sum. It is also very important, so see this sum carefully. So first of all, see the statement, that is the cost of flooring a room 17 meter long and 14 meter wide with a carpet 70 centimeter wide at the rate of 9.7 per meter. So okay, what is the meaning of this statement? First of all, we have to understand this one. Suppose this is a rectangular floor that is given to us, and its length is 17 meter is given, and of course its breadth is 14 meter is given to us. And of course another thing is given to us, that is the width of the carpet. So means we want to cover this whole floor with the help of this carpet, whose width is given, that is 70 centimeter. Means this time we have to find out that how much total length is required to cover the whole floor. Okay, I am just going to explain you that how we can find out this answer. So see this one. Suppose this is the length of this floor, that is 17 meter, and this is 14 meter, and of course this much is carpet. Suppose I don't know that how much long is this, we have to find out this one. Suppose this is a roll of a carpet, and its length and its breadth is given to us, its width is given to us, that is this much, that is of course 70 centimeters. And suppose if we want to cover this whole floor with this carpet whose width is 70 centimeter, and now just supposing how we can cover this one, we are just taking the roll and we are starting from its one corner and we are just rolling down like this way, and this much is closed, and after cutting this one again we will start rolling here again, and its width cannot be changed because of its width is 70 centimeter is given to us. That is in this way 70 centimeter 70 centimeter. Like this way we are just rolling here on this floor, and we are just carpeting this floor with the carpet, and just we have to find out that how much total length of this carpet, that is we have to find out. So I hope this is clear to you. So it is very simple sum. So first of all we have to find out the area, means how much area we want to cover with this carpet whose width is 70 centimeter is given to us. So we have to first of all find out the area of this floor. Okay, now you can see it is very simple. Simply we can apply this formula. The length is given, that is 17 meter, and the breadth is 14 meter is given to us, and we can find out the area by simply applying this formula L into B, means length into breadth. So the length is 17 and the breadth is 14. 17 into 14, it will become 238 meters square. So this is the total area that we want to cover. So this is the total area, that is 238 meter square. And now you can see it is very important. Width of the carpet is given to us, that is 70 centimeter. And now you can see I am changing this 70 centimeter into meter. Why? Because of the whole statement is in meter that is given to us, means the length is in meter is given to us, and the breadth is also in meter that is given to us. So we have to convert this one also into meter. So 70 centimeter, when we are converting the centimeter into meter, we have to divide it by 100. So after cancellation it will become 0.7 meter. So this is the total width of the carpet. And now we have to find out that how much total length we need to cover this area. So now you can see I am supposing the length of the carpet, that is equal to x. So this is the assumption that the length of this carpet is only x. Okay, now here you can see it is very important, but the thing is how we can find out the length by using a relation, which is this relation, that is the area that we want to cover here, that area and the area of the carpet, both areas should be same. Of course, if we want to flooring this floor by the carpet, then the area is covered by this floor, that is exactly equal to the area of the carpet that is required. So how we can find out the area of this carpet? Its width is given, that is 70 centimeter, that is 0.7 meter, and its length is x is given to us. So the area of this carpet should be is equal to area of this floor. By using this relation we can find out the answer. So now you can see this one also. And of course how we can find out the area of the carpet? Of course by length into breadth. Length just now we had assumed that is x, and its width or breadth is given, that is 0.7, and the area of the floor just now we had calculated, that is 238. So just to remove the complexity of the sum, remove this decimal here, 7 by 10 you can write down here, is equal to 238, and then x is equal to 238 into 10 by 7. So after calculation it will become x is equal to 340 meters. So this much length of the carpet is required to cover this area. So means the length of this carpet is 340 meter. Means if the breadth is 70 or 0.7 meter, then its length will be 340 meter. And now you can see we have to find out the cost also, and the cost is of 1 meter is given to us. Cost of 1 meter is 9.75 rupees is given to us, and we have to find out the cost of course the total length of the carpet is 340, and just we have to simply multiply this 340 with this 9.75. So the cost of 340 meter is equal to 9.75 into 340. So after multiplication it will become 3,315. So this is the total cost is required. So okay, now see its next sum, it's 9th sum. It is also very important and also very interesting. You have to watch this sum again carefully. Now see, a hall has 32.4 meter long, its length is 32.4 meter and 20 meter wide, means its length is 32.4 meter and its breadth is 20 meter wide, is to be paved with the tiles. Means we have to pave the whole area with the tiles, and the length and the breadth of the tile is 18 centimeter by 12 centimeter. So it is very interesting sum. We have to find out the number of tiles and also we have to find out the total cost. If the cost of one tile is 17 rupees. Okay, now you have to understand first of all the statement, and then you can easily understand the concept that how we can find out the area and how we can find out the cost of the tiles also. Okay, this is only a rough sketch. I am showing you through this rough sketch. Suppose this is a room and this is the floor of the room, and of course this is 32.4 meter long, its length, and this breadth is of course 20 meter. So this is 20 meter and this length is 32.4 meter, and there are tiles and the length and the breadth of one tile is given to us. All tiles are similar, that is 18 by 12. So means small tiles are there. Like this way we have to apply here, and by doing this way we can pave this whole floor with the tiles like this. So there are number of small tiles are there, and we have to find out that how much the number of tiles we have to find out that required to paving this floor. And how we can find out? It is very simple. First of all we have to find out the total area of this room, and then we need to find out only the area of one tile, and then we can divide this whole area of the room, we can divide this whole area by the area of this single tile, and then we can find out that how much number of tiles are required here. So it is very simple. So now you can see the length of the hall is 32.4 meter. Okay, now see, I had multiplied here with 100. Why? Because of the length and the breadth of the tiles are given in centimeter, so we have to convert the whole sum into centimeter. So the length of this room is 32.4 meter. We have to convert this one also into centimeter. How we can convert? By multiplying it with 100. So it will become 3240 centimeter. And the breadth of the hall is 20 meter. Of course we have to multiply with it 100, and it will become 2000 centimeter. And now we know that how we can find out the area. That is very simple. Area of hall is L into B, length into breadth, and the length is 3240 multiplied by breadth, that is 2000. And now no need to multiply this one also. Why? Later on I will explain to you that why I had not multiplied the values. Simply you can write down this one. This is length into breadth. This is the area of the hall. And now you can see the length of the tile is 18 centimeter is given to us, and the breadth of the tile is 12 centimeter is also given to us, and the area of tile is also length into breadth, 18 into 12 centimeter square. So write down also as it is in this way. So now as I had explained you that we have to just find out the total area of this room, and then we have to divide this area by the area of this small tile, and then we can find out the number of tiles required. Now you can see the number of tiles is equal to the area of this rectangular floor, that is 3240 into 2000 is divided by the area of this tile, that is 18 into 12. And after doing little calculation you can see the number of tiles in this case is equal to 30,000. So it means 30,000 tiles are required to pave this area. So now we have to find out the cost also, and the cost of, you can see here, the cost of one tile is 17 rupees here. And so now you can see the cost of one tile is 17 rupees, and now you can see the cost of 30,000 tiles is equal to 30,000 multiplied by this 17, and after multiplication it will become 5,10,000 rupees. So means this much amount is required to pave this rectangular floor. Okay students, now you can see I am going to start its 10th sum. So this is the last sum of this exercise, because of only 10 parts are in your syllabus of this exercise. Okay, now see this one. First of all, see the statement of this 10th sum. You can see a rectangular field 35 meter long and 24 meter wide is given to us, and the two mutually perpendicular roads are constructed. You can see this is given to us, and you can see each road is 3 meter wide. And now we have to find out the area of this crossroad. Okay, now you can see first of all this is a rectangular field is given to us, and you can see its length is 35 meter is given to us, and its breadth is 24 meter is given to us. So this is the length of this rectangular field, and this is the breadth of this rectangular field. And now you can see two mutually perpendicular roads are constructed inside this rectangular field. So like this way two roads are constructed. You can see this road and this road. And now we have to find out the area of this cross road. Okay, now how we can find out the area of this one? We have to see this one through this diagram. Okay, now you can see, first of all we can mark this first road as a first rectangle, because of, you can see it is in the form of rectangle. This road also, you can see this A B C D is a first rectangle, we can suppose like this. And you can see this one also, this PQRS, this is the second rectangle, because of this is the second road. And you can see this is PQRS is the second road. And now you can see this one also, it is also very important here. When we are finding the area of this A B C D and of course this PQRS, even in both cases this area is common. So you can see this one, when we are finding the area of this A B C D, that time this area is also includes. And when we are finding the area of this PQRS, that time this area is also includes. So that is why we have to mark this one also. This is, we can suppose as a third rectangle. This is EFGH. So I hope this is clear to you. Now the next thing is, you can see the road is 3 meter wide. So you can see here, means this road is 3 meter wide. Here 3 meter you can take, here 3 meter is also, even in here this is 3 meter, and also here is also 3 meter. So means throughout the road the width of this road is 3 meters. Okay, now you can see that how we can find out the area. So first of all we have to find out the area of this ABCD rectangle, and then we have to find out the area of this PQRS rectangle, and then we have to add these areas. And but here one thing is important here, that is we have to subtract the area of this rectangle EFGH for one time. Why we have to subtract the area of this EFGH from the sum of the area of these rectangles? So you can see here, so means first of all we have to write the equation like this way: the area of cross road is equal to area of this ABCD rectangle plus area of this PQRS rectangle, then minus the area of this rectangle EFGH. Okay, now why I am subtracting the area EFGH, I will explain to you. Okay, first of all, how we can find out the area of this ABCD? Now you can see we have to find out the area of this ABCD rectangle. If we are making this diagram separately, then it looks like A, B, C, D. So like this way we are make this rectangle separately here. And now you can see its length is 3 meter, because of it is 3 meter wide. So basically in this case the length is 3 meter is given to us. And what is the breadth of this rectangle ABCD? You can see, of course this is the breadth of this rectangle, and you can see this side is 24 meter is given to us. So this BC is parallel to this side, and that is why the value of this BC also is 24. So this is also 24 meter. And now you can see we can find out the area of this ABCD by multiplying length into breadth. We have to apply the formula here, length into breadth. So length is 3 and the breadth is 24. So that is why I had written here 3 into 24. Okay, now next is we have to find out the area of this PQRS rectangle also. How we can make the diagram of this PQRS separately? It looks like this. So you can see PQRS. So like this way we can make separately, just to avoid the confusion. Okay, now you can see this PQ is the length this time, and you can see PQ is the length, and this side is parallel to this side, and the value of this side is 35 meters. So it means its length is 35 meter, and of course its breadth is 3 meter, because of this is the breadth, this is the length, and this is the breadth, 3 meter. So again we have to multiply the length into breadth. So write down this one also, 3 multiplied by 35. Okay, now here is an important thing, that is why I am subtracting the area of this EFGH here. So you can see this one also. So when we are finding the area of this ABCD, that time this area, this common area, why this is common area? Because of this is common area of this road also and of this road. So this is the common area of between the both roads. So now you can see when we are finding the area of this ABCD, that time this much portion was already found, means the area of this EFGH is already found when we are finding the area of this ABCD. And of course, when we are finding the area of this PQRS, even this time this area is also found again. So means when we are finding the area of this ABCD, that time this area is also includes, and when we are finding the area of this PQRS, that time this area is also includes. Means this area is includes for two times, for ABCD also and for PQRS also. So that is why when we are adding this area, that time for one time we have to subtract this area. So that is why I have written here minus area of EFGH. So this is 3 meter because of this is 3 meter wide throughout this whole road. The width of this road is 3 meters. So here is 3 meter also and here is 3 meter also. So its length and breadth both are same. So means 3 multiplied by 3 is the area of this portion. So 3 into 3 is 9. So now after multiplication it will become 72 and it will become 105 minus 3 into 3 is 9. So add these two terms, 105 plus 72, it will become 177 minus 9. So after subtraction you can see 168 meters square is the area of this whole cross road. So I hope this is clear to you. So students, I had solved the first 10 parts of this exercise and you have to try these sums after watching this video. If still you have any confusion regarding any sum, then you can call me also. You have my contact number. Till then, do the practice and learn mathematics. Thank you.